So do you remember Alien Hominid? The game that was released in 2004, a year after I was born. Yeah, so the Behemoth made a sequel, and this game is f***ing crazy. So I decided to do a bit of a random review of this game and how whack it really is. I have recently played through all of it with some friends of mine, and I can confidently say it has some of the weirdest difficulty scaling I have ever played. So in single player, this game is a breeze. You could probably beat the whole game solo in like a few hours unless you're on permadeath or some shit like that. Which I thought was really weird because the Behemoth really marketed this game for like how hard it was gonna be. But then I played multiplayer. Multiplayer enemy scaling is bullshit. I played with two other people in my group, my buddy Richard and Astrid. And let me tell you, I don't know how or why they scaled multiplayer this way, but there are so many enemies that you get lost on screen half the time and lose where you are. And everyone hits like a damn train, so you have to just never get hit. But that's not the main part of the game that's hard. Yeah, sure, there's a lot of people, but if you can get through it if you play really well. The real challenge is this motherfucker. Richard's just trying to survive at this point. Dude, it's not even like...
No!
That hurt so bad.
I just want us to get through at least the second map tonight, dude.
The control scheme for this game sucks dick.
Dude, it's really fucking bad.
I'm getting worse.
You know who you're talking to? You're talking to three people who fucking hate this game. I remember us starting this game off so hopeful. Oh man, I can't wait to play this game. Now we're like, God, can we just finally make it through the second area?
So fucking tired of this game, dude.
Oh! Fuck, 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 fuck. There, health, health, health! Take it all, take it all! Oh!
How was the second mission putting us in fucking shambles?
We played through the first area and beat it in like an hour. Then we get to the second area and then it's this guy. The second boss in this godforsaken game. It took us 5 hours to beat him. And this isn't like a skill issue moment either, because after we finally beat this piece of shit that caused me so much pain, we breezed through the rest of the game. Makes no sense, right? We beat every other boss and level in the game first try. And we were so confused. I mean, like, we even beat the final boss first try. And guess what? We went back to fight the second boss again with all of our in-game gear, and we still fucking lost. So in conclusion on that front, if you're watching Behemoth, either scale this man down or scale everyone else up. I love your games, but I don't know what this was. Next up, let's talk about the missions themselves. Now, this game has a lot of really good gameplay, and I think that it is really well polished. But most missions are just grab the newspaper, turn it in, 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 grab the newspaper, turn it in. And that's probably my biggest issue with the game. It got really repetitive, really fast. But the missions that weren't newspaper related were pretty fun. There's missions where you have to like outrun a spiked wall, or survive waves of FBI agents and bonus missions. And these missions are fun as hell. I just got tired of newspapers really fast. But next up, to talk about the story. Now, you know, personally, I don't think anyone plays Behemoth games for the hard-hitting narrative, but part of me was hoping that there'd be some sort of follow-up to the epic ending of Pit People, but that's just my Pit People nerd brain reacting. But if you're alright with a pretty alright story, I mean, that's fine. This game definitely focuses more on gameplay than story, which isn't uncommon. It takes place after the first Alien Hominid, and it's basically the FBI agents versus the aliens and the fat kids. Yes, that is the actual name of the faction. And I mean, that's about it story-wise. There's a bit more that I could talk about, but I don't really want to go into spoiler territory if any of you care about that stuff. Finally, I'm going to rank this game overall. Despite how negatively I may have spoke about this game, I'd say it's pretty in the middle for me. I mean, it's not bad, it's not my favorite, so I would probably give it a 7 out of 10. It is a pretty fun game, though I think that the main thing holding it back is how repetitive it is, and the wacky scaling in multiplayer. Eventually, my friend H. Astrid will actually be releasing a gameplay video of our run through the game, so do make sure to keep an eye out for that. That's about it. It's been an honor, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.